Good morning, students. Welcome to e-learning class in Ideal English Medium School, Kumta. Standard 5, Subject Science. Teacher Miss Nahida Parveen. Lesson number 2, Natural Resources. What are resources? In this lesson, you are going to learn about our earth consists of essential resources which support life. Water, soil, air, minerals, plants, animals, etc. which occur naturally on earth are called resources. All natural elements that are part of the earth and which humans need and value are called resources. Solar energy, oil, fish, trees, water, timber, metals, animals, oxygen, fossil fuels, atmosphere, natural gas, etc. These resources like air, water, sunlight, forests, and minerals are called natural resources. Renewable resources. Plants, forest, soil, oxygen, water, carbon dioxide, animals are all renewable resources. Resources like solar energy, air, water, soil, forest, etc. are available in nature in spite of their usage. Renewable resources. These resources can be renewed, regrown, or replenished. Since these are continuously available over the period of human lifetime, these resources are called renewable resources. Renewable sources of energy, also called alternative energy. For example, tidal energy, wind energy, solar energy, etc. However, the cost of developing renewable energy resources are very high. Non-renewable resources. Natural resources that can eventually get exhausted and cannot be replenished are called non-renewable resources. Like coal, petrol, diesel, petroleum, minerals, natural gases, coal will run out due to their continuous usage. These cannot be renewed. Hence, these resources are called as non-renewable resources. Since it takes millions of years for nature to replenish these sources and it cannot keep up with speed at which we are using them. Minerals. These are naturally occurring substances that are found in rocks below the earth's surface. They are obtained by process called mining or digging out. Coal and petroleum. Coal and petroleum are called fossil fuels as they are formed when rocks exert pressure on the remains of dead plants and animals. These are non-renewable resources which were buried under the earth's crust over millions of years ago. They provide fuel for vehicles and cooking, like natural gas is used both as domestic and industrial fuel. Beware that renewable resources should be used at same time at which they are replaced. If we keep using them carelessly at the current rate, they will soon become scarce and eventually die out. Example for excess of usage of resources. If we keep cutting trees without replacing them, we will lose our forests. We will lose soil. And thirdly, we will lose our plants and animals living there. Can you think of any plant or animal that has become extinct? Yes, dinosaurs are extinct animals. Natural resources in India. Land resources. Second, forest resources. Third, water resources. Fourth, mineral resources. Fifth, human resources. Natural resources in India. India is blessed with all kinds of natural resources like forest. India is rich in minerals, fuels, etc. We all know that number 1, water from rains, rivers, lakes along coastal line. Water is used to provide electrical energy. Land. Land is also a resource, natural resource, which has plenty of minerals and water for the plants to grow, which gives oxygen. Third, variety of animals. We can find variety of animals in our country. Variety of plants. These plants are useful in medicines. Some are used as cooking purpose, etc. Fifth one, plenty of sunshine. Sunshine in the morning is very good and helpful for us. So these sun rays are useful in solar energy. Sixth one, sources of energy. Renewable energy, non-renewable energy. Renewable energy such as wind energy, water energy, solar energy, etc. And non-renewable energy such as minerals, coal, petroleum are all non-renewable energy resources. Land resources. Land resources are greatest asset to our country. We are largely a land and agriculture based economy due to varied land forms and climatic conditions prevailing in different parts of country. Varied soil types have developed in different parts. Based on the soil, crops are grown. Formation of soil. What is soil? Sand, silt, clay, See, different types of soil: sand, silt, clay. So how this soil is formed? It is topmost layer of the earth formed by rocks which have broken up and are finally divided and mixed with decayed animal and vegetable matter. Use of soil. It is in this layer that plants can grow. The topmost layer, which is fertile, the plants require minerals and water. Hence, this soil is useful to plants to grow. Formation of soil. Formation of soil is mainly due to breaking down of rocks. It has taken thousands of years for soil to form, and this process is happening even today. Reason for breaking down of rocks are: action of sun, wind and rain causes rocks to break up and crumble. Rocks expand during day when it is warm and contracts in the nights when it is cool. This continuous expansion and contraction of rocks cause them to break. Rains carry soil into streams and rivers, and there it becomes part of silt. The wind can blow away some of the soil to other areas. Use of soil. It is in this layer that plants can grow naturally. Soil is helpful in building houses for plants to grow. Etc. Formation of soil. Formation of soil is mainly due to breaking down of rocks. It has taken thousands of years for soil to form, and this process is happening even today. Plants provide rain. Rain flushes the topmost layer of the soil. So the reason for breaking down of rocks are: when it rains, plants grow through the cracks of the rocks. This makes cracks wider and help the process of breaking of rocks. So the action of sun, wind, rain causes rocks to break. Rains carry soil into streams and rivers, and there it becomes part of silt. The wind can blow away some of the soil to other areas. Wildlife. Tiger. Tiger is our national animal. Tigers are commonly found in: first one, foothills of Himalayas; second one, monsoon forest in central and southern India; third one, Sundarban forest in Ganges, Brahmaputra. Elephants, snow leopards, Asiatic lion, one-horned rhinoceros, leopards, Indian bisons, are all wild animals. Antelopes, monkeys, deer are also wild animals. They live in the forest, very dense forest. Reptiles like snakes, gharials, these are also a part of natural resources which are now being extinct. Forest resources. India has different kind of forest like tropical evergreen forest which have high rainfall, deciduous forest which have high rainfall, alpine vegetation, mountain slopes. So, in order to prevent the destruction of the forest, Chipko movement has been started in Uttar Pradesh in an effort to save trees and forests from felling by forest contractors. Next, Apiko movement of 1983 in Karnataka. It is same as the Chipko movement to hold and not to let the trees cut down. One more lady named as Salumarada Timmakka. She has planted more than 384 banyan trees in Karnataka, place Hulikal and Kadur. So she is known as Salumarada Timmakka. Water resources. Dams are helpful in producing electrical energy. Many projects have been started. The force of running water is used to produce electricity. So, the force of running water, the flowing water with the heavy force produces electricity or electrical energy. Many dams like many multi-purpose projects have been built on large rivers to supply water and electricity to different states. These projects help everyone to get water and electricity. For example, Bhakra Nangal project. This project is on Sutlej River. It benefits Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi and Rajasthan. So next one. Damodar Valley project. Damodar River benefits states of Bihar and West Bengal. It provides water and electricity to Bihar and West Bengal. Next, third one, Indira Gandhi Canal project is made on Beas, Sutlej and Ravi rivers in India in states of Punjab and Himachal Pradesh. This project benefits some parts of Rajasthan. In order to provide water, this canal is built. Tungabhadra project is on Tungabhadra river. This project benefits Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Provides water and both electricity and water to Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. Next, number 3, Hirakud Dam on the Mahanadi river in Odisha is the world's largest earth dam. It is the largest earth dam in Odisha, built on Mahanadi river. Mineral sources. Minerals like coal, iron, gold, etc. are useful. Metals and non-metals are also minerals. Iron is found in Orissa, Karnataka, Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. Iron and steel plants are located in Rourkela, Bokaro and Bhilai. Coal mines are located in eastern part of the country in states of Odisha, Bihar and West Bengal. So coal fields in India are present in Makkum in Assam, which is the first coal field in India, Makum in Assam. ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. These are the petroleum refineries by the government. Oil and natural gas. Oil and natural gas are found in Assam, Gujarat, and Arabian Sea near Mumbai. Oil and natural gas are used as fossil fuels. Misuse of renewable resources. Felling of trees. The felling of trees lacks oxygen to human life. Killing of animals. Killing of animals makes it as an extinct animal, which is a resource of our country. Pollution of water, which results in diseases to human life, animals, plants, etc. Misuse of non-renewable resources takes years to replenish the non-renewable resources. Therefore, we should try our best to conserve them. Fuels for the future. So go green, the good, the bad, and the great. The green. Conservation of resources. Saving water resources. We have to save these water resources. We have to use the water wisely by making underground drainage systems, saving fuel resources. Personal cars should be avoided. Avoid public transport to save fuel. Avail public transport to save fuel. Then regular pollution check should be done. Saving energy resources. Switch it off when not in use. Switch the lights, fans, cars off when not in use and save energy